Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers' offense will get the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. They don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incomplete.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, and the first drive in for the pick. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Aller. Lost one deep down the right side. Ripped it inside the 15. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Creates a little room. There he goes. And they'll knock him down. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun, running back on the move.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to can find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quarterback on the keeper. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And the Nittany Lions have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To throw, it's Jenkins. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. FIU will line up the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now going to take a shot. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Look out, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. do it himself on the draw. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. FIU pushing tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the big fella. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. FIU will line up the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's caught. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Give to the back. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. Bulldozes his way through. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Penn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Penn. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Aller. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides to back on the option, the give. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dawson. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Might be looking to run. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Going up top again. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Penn State! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for room. It's Owens. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. FIU will line up to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch right at the 50. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They run the reverse. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
One of the things I love about reverse plays is you take advantage of the defense's fast flow. And when they saw the ball going one way, everybody started running that. And all of a sudden they flip it to the receiver on the reverse going back the other way. He's got way too much speed for anybody to catch up. It's a really good play call and good timing on that play call as well.
To the air, it's Jenkins. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharp. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fun. Defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he never had a chance, just... hold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the counter. It's a seam wide open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill position...
He lets one fly deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. The receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
56, Florida International.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Proctor. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to run it to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it on the counter. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Oh, they're after him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about, right?
Hits the afterburners. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Got a man. It's Hudson. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! Getting set for the point after. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
66, Florida International.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Grabbed in the middle. It's McNeil. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now
he uncorks one deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. One final play before the end of the quarter. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Caught over the middle. It's Saunders. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Oh, it's a reverse. And that was a creative play call, but a better defensive play to stop it for no gain. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Toss to the outside. And some room to work. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. This offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, it's out! They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. They'll run the screen. He's past the 30. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Let's go. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. It'll be 3rd and long. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Quick completion on the out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt.
Brings up 4th down.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Back to pass. It's Aller. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too.
And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat, missed him, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
FIU will line up to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Aller. Takes a hit as he fires. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Burton. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd
going for it all. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They boot it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue.